Hello, my lovelies. It is time for another vlog, so stay tuned. Happy SeasonAthon Academy. I'm so excited. Yesterday was technically the first day of SeasonAthon Academy, but Marty and I spent that entire day traveling. So yesterday we flew home from our Venice and Greek cruise and all of that. And it was an exceptionally long day that started at like 5:30 in the morning Venice time, which is like 11:30 p.m. the night before here. And then we didn't get home until, I want to say it was around like 8 p.m. our time. So that's like 2 a.m. Venice time. So we were up for like nearly 24 hours by the time we finally went to bed at like 9:30. We were exhausted. We didn't sleep at all on the planes. And we also arrived home with one last bag. So we had to go back to the airport this morning to get our bag that flew in today. But we're home and I'm ready to get started with this readathon. Yesterday, while Marty and I were waiting for our connection in Atlanta, and while we were on the plane flying from Atlanta to Chattanooga, we did finish A Sky Beyond the Storm by Sabah Tahir, and Marty gave that 4 stars. I gave it like 3.5 stars. I think over the series I ended up losing my attention, I guess, on that book. Sorry if there's a lot of background noise. Braden and his girlfriend are downstairs watching a movie or something. Anyway, my goal today is I'm going to knock out one of the SeasonAthon Academy prompts, hopefully pretty quickly, and that is going to be Voices by David Elliott. This should be a super quick book. Here in about 45 minutes, I have live reading sprints on my channel, so my plan is to read this during that, and then when I finish that, I'm going to switch to Confess by Colleen Hoover. So I did go ahead and find out which books were the winners for my Have I Read It. And for Have I Read It number 74, it was very, very close. In first place, which is the winner was the one I guessed, and that was Ink Heart by Cornelia Funk. This had 24 votes. And then in second place was Matilda with 23 votes. But I'm reading Matilda this month anyway. And then for Have I Read It number 75, there were only 2 books to vote for. 11 Things I Promised and Confess by Colleen Hoover. And it turns out that I think I have actually unhauled 11 Things That I Promised because I can't find that book. And I know that I did unhaul some Catherine Clark books. So I think that actually was one that I did end up unhauling a while back. So they were very close in votes anyway. 11 Things I Promised actually was the winner. It had 16 votes and Confess had 15. But because I can't find that one, this is what I'm going to be reading. So this is my goal for the day and doing my reading sprints. It's going to be a busy like month and a half because about halfway through next month I'm going on another trip. And so I've got a lot of things to do between now and then. Already this morning I have booked one flight, booked a hotel. I still have one more flight I need to book. And yeah, it's just a lot. But I plan on vlogging this whole month for SeasonAthon Academy. So I hope you enjoy it. Yeah, so I kind of forgot I was supposed to be vlogging this week, and I haven't. Sorry. It's been kind of a crazy week. I think the last time I checked in with you was on Monday? Tuesday? I don't know. Monday, I did the live reading sprints, and I think I told you about what I read, but I can't remember. I read Voices by David Elliott, and I started Confess by Colleen Hoover, and I gave Voices 3.5 stars. Since then, I have finished Confess, and I give it 4 stars. It was really good. I enjoyed it a lot. It follows a girl who is still trying to get her life together after her boyfriend passed away from, I think it was like a cancer, and she's never quite recovered from that love lost, and the ties that connect her with his family and all of that. And she is now living in a place where she's got no one really and struggling. And she comes across this studio called Confess, and they're looking to hire somebody, and it's a quick one and done job for her. She earns $200 in 2 hours, and she's instantly connected with this artist. And what he does is he takes people's confessions and turns them into art. And the confessions are all anonymous. People just drop them in a little box, and he sorts through them, and he makes art out of them. And it was really, really a cool concept. Also, the fact that before the book even starts, in like the thank you at the beginning, Colleen Hoover says that all of the confessions that they were real confessions of people that readers submitted, which when you read that first confession, holy cow, like that was something. Oh my goodness. But yeah, there's some light fluffy confessions, and there are some serious hardcore confessions in that book, and I really enjoyed it, and I gave it 4 stars. Now I'm currently working on The Burning Shadow by Jennifer L. Armentrout. I've been doing these buddy reads with my coffee patrons, and this is the one that I'm currently working on. We're trying to make our way through all of Jennifer L. Armentrout books, but there's so many of them. However, this book I'm going to have to put on hold after today, because this weekend I'm actually doing a vlog for my coffee patrons, and I'll be reading books from These Books Will Self-Destruct shelf for their exclusive vlog. And so I think this vlog, I'm going to have to actually combine weeks 1 and 2, because I haven't really vlogged any this week. I don't know, maybe I won't. Maybe I can just do a really short week 1 vlog. On Tuesday, I got up 6:30 in the morning, and I went for like a hour-long power walk with Marty when he got home from work. And then I had physical therapy at 10, and then I did some door dashing between that and when I had to go for my allergy testing at 2. And I did like an environmental allergy test, and discovered I was allergic to like 6 trees, 5 molds, my cats, and some other stuff. And then on Wednesday, again, got up at 6:30, did the power walk with Marty. 10 a.m., I had to load all 3 dogs into the car and take them to the vet for their yearly checkups and shots and all that stuff. That was chaos. I originally had scheduled this for a day when Marty was supposed to be off, but because they're in this like forced outage schedule, he wasn't off. So I did have Xander help me, but he hadn't really been to sleep. So he was a zombie. And then after all that, coming back home, I had to go back out for another allergy test at 2 that day, and it was a food allergy test, which was really, really interesting. I think I have my paper right here. So one of the things that came up as a positive for being allergic to, I was like not really surprised. It kind of made sense because it was something that I actively despised. And so I thought, well, maybe that's just my body. Like, I don't like it because it's something I'm not supposed to have. And that's lettuce. I hate lettuce with a passion. I can eat spinach and kale and cabbage and things like that, but lettuce, I hate it. So when it showed up that I'm allergic to lettuce, I was like, oh, okay. There were a couple of things that I was like, oh, okay. I had no feelings one way or the other. I'm just like, all right, interesting to know. I'm allergic to rye and halibut. But then there was a lot of surprise things. Now, when they say you're allergic, that doesn't necessarily mean you break out in hives or you start itching all over or you're swelling up or anything like that. It could just be like gastrointestinal issues. It could be you're getting heartburn, you're getting bloated, you're getting gas, diarrhea, things like that from eating these things. And you might not have connected that is what's causing it. And I was surprised. So apparently I'm allergic to peanuts. Not like anaphylaxis allergic to peanuts, but I'm allergic to peanuts. I'm also allergic to almonds and pistachio. Which kind of sucks because like the big souvenir that I brought back from Greece was pistachio cream. It's delicious. Also another thing is it can cause like just inflammation in your body. And that could be the reaction. Some other things that were surprising. I'm allergic to spinach, which I literally ate that day before going in. I had spinach on my sandwich for lunch. But apparently I'm allergic. Oranges, which is wild. Like, I love fresh squeezed orange juice, but apparently I'm allergic to oranges. And garlic, which I just came back from Italy. Everything has garlic. And I love garlic. So that was kind of a really surprising thing. So I'm going to try eliminating these things from my diet as much as possible. But I don't know if, I don't know as far as, what kind of difference it might make. I did do a little bit of a test yesterday. So at my physical therapy office, they're doing this like bake sale. And they had these peanut butter, oatmeal, M&M bar things. And I got one. And I was like, okay, now that I'm going to pay attention to see if I have any kind of negative anything after eating this. Because in the past, I might have eaten stuff and had some kind of reaction and not ever noticed, then put it together that this is from this. And I did. I had the bubble guts going on. And I'm like, okay, there was some kind of reaction after having that. Enough time, a couple hours later, my stomach was doing things. And so I kind of want to test it again at some point and go, okay, go a while without any kind of peanut anything, and then try it again and see if I still have some kind of issue. And I think I want to do the same thing with these other things to see how they actually do affect me. Let's see what else. Thursday, again, got up super early, did the walk with Marty, and then had physical therapy at 9 a.m. And today, we did not do our walk this morning because last night was Marty's night off. And I had taken a nap earlier in the day. And so I ended up staying up late because I was doing stuff. And so I wasn't going to be able to get up at 6:30 in the morning and do that walk with him. But I did get up and go to physical therapy at 9 a.m. this morning. Other than my appointment stuff, on Tuesday I filmed 4 videos. I did my August wrap up and Have I Read It 1, 2, and 3. I was up until late that night getting these videos filmed. And then Wednesday, the little bit of time I had, I was working on editing. And editing Have I Read It number 1 didn't get finished. So yesterday, I was finishing editing that, which took most of the day. It was a really long one. And getting it uploaded so it can actually post today. And booking another trip. Marty and I have booked a trip to New Jersey in February, and we're doing a cruise, like a Bahamas cruise from there. But it's not about like the destinations on that particular cruise. It's more about the ship because it's like one of the newer, cooler ships we haven't been on. So we're doing that. And then I also was doing book shopping because Barnes & Noble is having their 25% off pre-orders. So I was like ordering some books because, you know, I need more books. I didn't go too crazy. I think I ended up ordering like 3 from Amazon and like 12 from Barnes & Noble. So not terrible. As far as the rest of today goes, I need to edit and upload my second Have I Read It for this month. And then this evening, I'm going to get my nails done. So I have these super cute sparkly nails that I got done for this trip we were just on. But I don't know if you can see. They've grown out. I need to get them cut down, and I'm also going to get them changed. And I think I'm going to see if my nail lady can do me some cute bookish nails. So here's the stuff I'm going to give her as sort of like inspo. We go that way. Oh, not that one. That's for another time. But yeah. So we'll see if she can do that. If not, I might go for sweater nails, which I guess I can go ahead and show you the sweater nails. I think those are all the, wait, there's, no, those are all the sweater nails. Anyway, I'm going to show her the pictures and tell her to go forth and create like she did last time because I ended up loving what she did. Maybe I can remember to bring my camera and take you along for that. And while I'm out and about, I will, at least while I'm driving, I will continue listening to A Shadow Burning. I might make a little trip to Barnes & Noble as well. I don't know. It'll depend on if they're still open when I'm done with my nails. We might go and swing by because there were some books that I was interested in that are already out. So I didn't order them last night because it wasn't part of the pre-sale or pre-order sale. Anyway, we'll see. For now, I must go and edit. Hi. She's the one that did these awesome nails, and she's about to do some more awesome nails.
We're gonna do it. We're gonna fucking nerd out.
Woohoo! So yesterday I was going to do this whole time lapse of me getting my nails done, and then I was going to take you to the bookstore. But then my battery died while I was doing the time lapse. So, and then by the time I got home and had dinner, I was tired. I went to bed because I had to get up like 6:30 this morning so that Marty and I could go for our walk, which we've already done. It's now like 10 o'clock and I haven't done anything other than go for that walk. But I wanted to show you the end result of my nails. They're so freaking cute and I love them so much. Look, book nerd. She did such a good job, and she hand painted all the little books on my nails. I just love it so much. But yeah, I also like cute little watercolor background. Love it. And let me show you what books I purchased. I left those downstairs, so let me go down there. Okay, so I ended up buying 2 books and 1 game. So I bought the Story Collection by Evie Woods. I've never heard of this, but I thought it was cool because it's also set in Ireland and, you know, a bookish book. It says, in a quiet village in Ireland, a mysterious local myth is about to change everything. 100 years ago, Anna, a young farm girl, volunteers to help an intriguing American visitor translate fairy stories from Irish to English, but all is not as it seems, and Anna soon finds herself at the heart of a mystery that threatens her very way of life. In present-day New York, Sarah Harper boards a plane bound for west coast of Ireland, but once there, she unearths dark secrets that could change the course of her life. And I was like, yes, I need this. This is probably going to be on my TBR for October when I go to Ireland. Also, I got The Rebel King by Gina Maxwell. I read the first book in this series, The Dark King. Freaking loved it. And yeah, was very excited to have the second one. And then the game. I have like every single Uno game. All the card games, the board games, the different types of games they have. I even have Primo, which is the Italian version of Uno. So when I saw this, I had to get it. It's Uno Show 'em No Mercy. Brutal, ruthless, unapologetic. It says, same game, nasty attitude. We've added a ton of extra cards with way tougher penalties. Draw 10 cards, anyone? And included new rules that will have you piling on penalties or even swapping hands. There's even a mercy rule. Yes, we get the irony if things get too rough. So put on your big boy pants and leave your morals at the door. It's time to get merciless. Oh, and if you manage to get down to one card, don't forget to yell Uno. I'm just looking, and there's like draw 10 wilds, draw 6 wilds. There's a draw 4 wild reverse card. So yeah, this is going to be fun. But that is actually where I'm going to end this vlog, because I have a weekend vlog that I need to do for my coffee patrons. And if you're interested in becoming one of my lovely coffee patrons, I will link that up here as well as down in the description box below. So come and join us and hang out and have fun. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a big thumbs up. If you'd like to see more videos like this, click that subscribe button down below. And until next time, remember to always be completely you. Bye.